Thank you, sir. Next candidate.
Hello.
Hello.
The average American is lucky if they have $400 in their bank account for a rainy day. Since the pandemic, 700 billionaires have increased their wealth by $2.2 trillion. The politicians and leaders are doing theater on us. We need to start spreading love, and we need to do that in a major way. Paper, yeah. It's our time. I'm Paperboy Love Prince, an artist, activist, and author who's built a movement of over 80,000 strong based on love and creative solutions for the future. We need more policies based strictly on love. We need policies that give positive reinforcement. The same way that you can get a ticket for doing something bad or doing something negative, you should be able to get a love ticket for doing something positive in your community and helping out your fellow people. When I'm president, I'll give away $1 million each to 1 million people in the country every year that are doing something positive for their community as a way to inspire and help motivate positive change. We need bold, drastic solutions to spread love instead of funding war and genocide in places like Gaza and Congo to keep our economy alive.
10 seconds, sir.
Right now, most politicians lean on division and fear to control you. I'm here to drive you with love, inspiration, and logic. Paper, yeah. It's our time. Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir. Appreciate that. Next candidate, please.
Hey, America. My name is Richard Rist, and I'm a candidate for President of the United States. As a veteran, it would be my honor to serve as your next Commander-in-Chief. It would be impossible for me to introduce myself in 2 minutes, but you can go to richardrist.com and read all about me there. You'll learn that I'm an independent Democrat and a complete outsider to politics. So I'm really Team America. I love all Americans, regardless of how you vote. You'll learn that I've been on my own since I was 14 years old, after my father was murdered. You'll learn that I'm a dad and come from a big family of veterans, life member of the VFW. My 4 years in the Navy took me all over the world, including most of Europe, the Middle East, and North Africa. I worked my way through college as a bartender, so shout out to all the food service people out there. After college, I worked as a stockbroker, served on the board for the University of Baltimore, then went to work for an economic think tank. Not too shabby for a street kid from the trailer park. For the last 20 years, I've been the owner of the large art company, and we make bronze statuary for public art. I personally specialize in military monuments, and there are over 700 monuments around the country with my name on them. You'll also discover that I'm single. Yeah, I know we've never had a single president before, but we've never had a presidential wedding before either.
About 10 seconds, please.
Whoa. If you don't vote for me, it's going to be the start of the zombie apocalypse.
Thank you for your service, sir. Appreciate that.
That's right. That's right. Then the Starship Enterprise is going to have to come to Earth and save the world. I'm happy to share my secrets about defeating the zombies, but for now, just remember,
Sir, you're out of time.
Richard Rist will prevent the zombie apocalypse.
Thank you very
Join
much.
Team America.
We got to move on. Thank you very much. I don't know if this qualifies as a lesser-known candidate, at least here in New Hampshire, but next candidate, you're up, sir.
My fellow Americans and others, as your president, I have promised to engage in hostilities only with powers that I deem to be a real and immediate threat to our peace-loving nation. And that is why I have ordered the Interdimensional Strategic Space Horse Command to commence bombing of Narnia in 5 minutes. If we do not fight them in their dimension there, we will have no choice but to fight them in our dimension here. The orcs are an existential threat to our way of life. We will not stop until we have reached Middle Earth and the last orc is dead. In this uncertain time, we must unite as a country. Let us all pray for our fearsome flying unmanned robot pony drones as they rain fire and death upon our subhuman enemies. and innocent wedding parties and lots of non-combatant hobbits.
All right, we do have to wrap it. I appreciate that. Thank you very much, Mr. Supreme. Moving down to the next table.
Urban2024.com. Thank you.
Hello, my name is John Vale. I'm from Easton, up in the White Mountains. The first thing about me is I'm not fit to be President of the United States. I thought my age at 77 would rule me out, but that apparently doesn't. But there are other things that disqualify me. So there is a good reason to vote for me. Let me make a couple of observations. There are many people who are hysterical about Donald Trump. I am hysterical about money in politics and getting it out. The largest piece of our common ground in this culture is this concern about money in politics. Notice that the people who went in on January 6th, that was one of their primary issues, elites and money control of government. I do understand that there's a huge difference between Tweedledee and Tweedledum in this election. So why vote for me? The question for 2024 is what, not who. We are at the end of this dream of electing some who is going to solve this problem. What we need to do is elect what. And the what is money out of politics. It's the only thing that's going to get us out of this thing. There's a thing of, are our votes only about who? That's not really, doesn't seem like much of a vote. You know, you can choose between Tweedledum or Tweedledee or somebody who has no chance. I'm saying let's vote for what, which is money out of politics, and we are entitled as citizens to vote in that way. I want this job done. I don't care who does it. I want money out of politics. I don't
10
care
seconds,
who the
Mr. Vail.
tradesman is. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Down at the front table, and Ms. Bukovac.